friends, this is MagicBrad, SynergyCafe, and the Synergy Collaborative. I'm on location here at Medea's Juice Bar, and by coincidence, I've got someone that knows about natural foods, and his name is Gus. At least that's his nickname. Gus, are you there?
I am here, and I'm glad to be with you.
So how do you pronounce your first name, your real name?
Konstantinos is my name on the American passport. When I first came in the States in 1973, the Greeks up at Michigan State University that I was attending doing my graduate school, they told me, you go by Gus because nobody never will be able to pronounce Konstantinos.
That's why I go by MagicBrad. They don't know Brian's or Brad, so Gus will call you Gus.
And Gus stands for Konstantinos, like Larry for Lawrence.
Perfect, Gus. Okay, Gus. First question I'd like to ask is who are you? Do you have kids? Are you married? And who's Gus?
I am a Greek immigrant to the United States. Somebody that wants to learn more about my fascinating story can go to my personal website, www.Deligiannidis.com. Came to America in 1973. I finished already college in Greece, one of the esteemed colleges, and I came to America to do my graduate school at Michigan State University, which I finished very successfully. I went back to Greece for a little bit of time. I came back for good in 1985. I have a family of 3 kids, 8 grandkids, and I've been enjoying this ride of health through nutrition for the past 25 plus years.
Well, that's a perfect segue into the next question. That is, what is it you do? I think that you got a book and some things on natural health. What is it you do?
I wrote 2 books. One is titled A Unique Documentary of Health Through Nutrition, which your listeners can buy from www.natureshealingfoods.com or Amazon or Smashwords.com in the form of eBay. I am a restaurateur. One of the things that I do for the past almost 30 years, and there is where I saw the value of health through nutrition. Our body responds to what we feed it. I played a lot with different foods. I experienced. I used a lot of foods. All the foods that I used are in my personal diary. Part of my personal diary is in the books that I'm talking about. It's just a wonderful ride. I don't know where to start or where to end, Brad.
Well, you probably don't want to start or end. Just keep on living the eternal life, yes? So
I've been enjoyed. I have friends around here that I live in the small town of Kershaw for almost 30 years. And they are stunned when I tell them I'll be 69 years old next October. Around here, people at the age of 62, they cannot walk. And here I am, I work 16 hours a day. I enjoy life. I enjoy health through nutrition. And I have a good crew, a good number of followers. I put up 16 lectures, interactive seminars that I call. There is one coming up in July. I was invited from the Charlotte-Mecklenburg library system of 20 libraries to present my seminar. And all this is free, and your listeners can email me, can ask me. I'm ready to help anybody, to share with anybody my story, which is plain fascinating.
Okay. So where do you do your work? Do you travel around, or you do a lot of work maybe on Skype, interviewing people like this, or helping them coaching?
In the area that I live, I did not get it to the next level. We started now here with my administrative assistant to get it on the next level, contacting speaking engagement offices. But as I said, I put 16 or 17 interactive seminars in the area that I live. And the next one outside of the area is Charlotte, North Carolina, an hour-and-a-half drive.
Charlotte, North Carolina is 2 hours east of me.
Oh, you are close with us. Where are you located?
Asheville right now.
Asheville, beautiful. I've been there once.
Yes, Asheville, but actually we're going to go up to New York tomorrow for about a 3-month segment. My wife is writing a book, but enough about
Very
me and my wife.
nice. Very
So I
nice.
will definitely, when I promote this, I will indicate that you got Charlotte on your route and things. So um, I'm always curious, when do you like to work? Are you an AM early morning person or do you like late night?
I start 8, 9 o'clock, and when I finish, it's 12.
Okay, so you 24 hours a day almost, huh?
Well, not 24 hours, but 15, 16 hours every single day.
Okay. So, how do you do your work like in your restaurant? Is it a fast food type restaurant with healthy food or
No, I use my expertise from my graduate school. I'm a person that delegates. I have 17 employees. I have 2 full service restaurants, and I delegate. I run my businesses. So the past several years, I cook very little, but it's in me that what you are, whatever you eat, whatever you digest, and whatever you absorb.
got it? So here's my favorite question, and that is the big why question. Why do you do what you do? How come you're not like a sailor or how come you're not a barber or why aren't you like a car mechanic or a surfer? Why do you do what you do? What's so
That's a
passionate?
very that's a very interesting, very nice question. I thank you for bringing it up. I do what I love. I'm an ex-corporate executive with my MBA. I used my MBA for a few years, and when I came back in the States in 1985 with my family, shortly after, I went to the restaurant business that I always loved, and I enjoy and breathe every single moment. And here is where the concept of health through nutrition was born for me. Here I saw what it means to eat right. And I'm going to give you an example for your listeners. A few years back, my wife called me. I came to restaurant number 1. She told me, Gus, I have a very nice meal made, mussels and rice. Come, let's eat together in the afternoon. It was Saturday afternoon. I left location number 2. At that time, I was operating location number 2 myself. We had a nice rice and mussel late lunch. When I went back to the 17 miles away restaurant, I thought from time to time I was going to call the ambulance because mussels are loaded with cholesterol and sodium. And what I did is I used my knowledge because I've been in this journey for over 25 years. I had 8 to 9 bottles of water, and the bad feelings of cholesterol, sodium, and all these that were built up because of that unhealthy dinner, they subsided, and I never called the ambulance. So that's an incident from my life with health through nutrition and the restaurants.
That's a wonderful story. So, if you want to share anything else, there's only a few more minutes left, and then what happens is I take this video and I propagate it out to the different social media, and then I connect it with the keywords, and then someday somebody on YouTube is Googling or whatever, and they find it. So
Very nice.
you share something else that you got, any upcoming projects or a new restaurant you're going to open in Charlotte, maybe?
There is no new business to open up in the near future. My love is on the topic of health through nutrition. I plan to get it as far as it can go. What I would like to share with you one more time is I would like to have another 15 minutes session with you and help your listeners to do what I did for me. For all my life until recently, my hemoglobin and my iron, it was very low, out of balance. I did a 40-day therapy, a 40-day regimen, and it corrected ever since. So I'd be glad to talk about that in another interview for your listeners. or anybody wants to cure this
I'd
condition.
love to do that. We'll schedule that, and I'll be doing it from probably someplace in New York, so a different location.
Very
That's
nice.
the wonderful thing about the internet. We're not tethered to an office chair anymore. So,
Yes, sir.
well, Gus, I thank you for taking the time, and we will look forward to another time. And peace, love, and happiness to you. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. You talking to me, and have a good day.
Thank you, Mr. Gus.
Thank you. Bye-bye.